today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Coming out with it, it's Weaver. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get first crack at it today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better.
Turning it on! A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Kramer. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. The short hands, it's Nichols. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 20, he's got space.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Nichols. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pop the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, South Carolina. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score South Carolina 7, North Carolina 0.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nichols. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to smack into the ground. So South Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Dropping back, it's Bryant. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
A lot of things have gone right for this offense, but I think this quarterback right now is playing with a little too much confidence. He held the football way too long.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The give to the back. Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Got the quick pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He uncorks one deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a huge play. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. The tap. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Not much there on the line. He gets one to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Pushes for the goal line. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to pound it in. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. It's a bit of an interesting choice. You could break the tie with the field goal, but worst case scenario, you don't convert on fourth down, they're backed up in their own end. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. And the Tar Heels backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Kramer.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Another play behind the line of scrimmage. This time they've got him inside their own 5, and they're just going to be looking for room for their punter at this point. That's reeled in. It's Kramer. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for the big play. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Robinson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Snap it to the back. He's in open space downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He's got him.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 37-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, better look out! Fighting off the defender. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Looking for a gap. It's Nichols. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown Gamecocks. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hand off from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. He now has 63 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Let's go. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gets the back moving. Right back to the air on second and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Navy. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake. He fires to the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep, and that's going to open up your running game later on.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kramer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kramer. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200.
Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs. And unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up.
The Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the...
Turning it on! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try the run. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got 99 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bryant. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
There he goes. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Right back to the well. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Powers through the defender. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Gets open down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This is field position that you dream of. Yeah, I'll take it on the 2. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Weaver. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here's the handoff. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Nichols. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a man. It's Pope. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Pope. Gets it out fast.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Pope. Got his man down the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Tar Heels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking for a man. It's Pope. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oklahoma State will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Justin Blackmon was a 2-time All-American, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Navy.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The give from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Gonna run it. It's Worthy. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Find some fresh air. Got the first down and more. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
56, North Carolina, 20.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Back to throw, it's Pope. Makes the grab. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He's looking to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After misfiring, it's second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Cradles it at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking for a crease. It's Worthy. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Wow. I don't love that throw by the QB, man. It's not a good idea to lob the football anywhere in the middle of the field because it gives defenders an opportunity to rally to the ball and knock it away.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires to the wideout. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Back to throw, it's Pope. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The give as they work on that clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He unleashes a long one. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Pope. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here's the pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
North Carolina.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.